What's up, y'all? I am Fast Track. I'm the best mamma jamma who ever stood in front of a camera. Welcome back to another episode of Fast Track Reacts. Rocky, not now. I am in the middle of a video. Sorry, that is my cat/brother. Anyway, today we are going to be reacting to episode 10 of Princess Trixie Sparkle, known as Revelations. Now, if you remember in the last Fast Track Attacks video, oh my god, give me a second, people. Say hi, Rocky. Say hi to the internet. Yes, you're a good boy. Aw, you want to watch Trixie Sparkle with me? Yes. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay. So, apparently, my little furry brother of a thing will be watching Revelations, where we continue with Twilight going at it at Trixie in Twilight's body, while Twilight's in Trixie's body, because she's gone Cocoa Puffs. And we remember Miss Estelle, who turns out to be Celestia and Luna's older sister, who was banished to somewhere, I don't know, to a galaxy far, far away. Let's go with that. and Trixie was just confronted by the Shadow Pony. And then we saw that awesome animation. Whoever animated that one part with Cadence, okay, bye Rocco, with Cadence going after the Shadow Pony, please hit me up. I would like to talk to you about Brony Battle Royale. You'll be paid handsomely. You know, if my Patreon gets any more patrons! Seriously, people, I want to make this game. I'm working hard. Really hard. But there'll be an update on that sooner or later. Anyway, so now we're going to continue. What's happening with Estelle and her relationship between Luna and Celestia? What is Luna going to do? Because now she has a choice to either stay with her sister or join her other evil sister. What's going to happen with Twilight and Trixie? And what will happen with the Shadow Pony? And we have the drinking game. You know the rules. Anytime there is a mention of the canon... Oop, give me a sec. Anytime there's a mention of the canon MLP show, or a mention of the Brony fandom, like a meme, or if there is a cameo of a certain Brony YouTuber that I'm familiar with, because there's like so many, or if there is a song, I take a sip of Snapple brand lemon flavored iced tea. This video is not sponsored. Delicious. And if by any chance I see a certain Brony's handsome mug, I chug it. Now, over the course of Fast Track Reacts, that has only happened 4 times. In fact, it happened twice in the past 2 reaction videos. Who knew? So, without further ado, let's get right into the episode. And I'm wearing my scarf for protection against the feels. The scarf, baby. Also, it's really comfy. So, are we ready? Let's do this. Here we go. Princess Trixie Sparkle, episode 10, Revelations. Alright, Magpie. Wow me. Otherwise, I'll go 1 more year without watching this. I'm sorry. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Previously on Princess Trixie Sparkle.
Previously on Avatar.
If no pony has been in this room for years, why is there a book missing on that shelf?
Oh yeah, that
Dust on the
thing.
shelf
That was
there.
old.
I think some pony has taken this book recently.
Book, huh? She's a book princess.
Just look at the detail. There's so much
Tapestry.
to take in. Wait, what's this? A flaw in the fabric, perhaps? It's like some pony unstitched it there.
We have a mystery on our
A
hands.
beautiful piece like this deserves to be mended.
I
None
see.
of the animals are acting the same.
What do you mean?
What's happening?
Whenever I try to let them free, all of them panic and flee.
Ah, rhymes.
Your stair! Use your stair! I can't. It won't work.
I don't think it works like that.
Trixie, don't!
Oh yeah, the amulet. I have the power. power! And then he just stole the power.
Thank you, Princess, for delivering exactly what I needed.
Twilight, you screwed up on this. You screwed up.
No pony to blame but yourself.
What? No.
Gosh darn it.
No. No. Wait. Help me.
She looks like she's possessed.
Twilight. What have you done?
I'll tell you what she's done. She screwed up. Lulu!
No. Never.
Yes, forever!
I won't, Estelle. Take all your evil deeds and rot in Tartarus.
Oh, snap! Hey, don't you hurt my favorite princess? Ho! Ho! Princess Trixie Sparkle, Episode 10, Revelations. Okay, well, that was quite that. What? Huh? What the hot? Oh, we are wasting no time. Oh, hello, Estelle. Oh, is that her cutie mark? Huh. Well, we're coming in this strong.
Estelle, I have the amulet. What's wrong?
Nothing.
What, are they like a couple?
There's no time to dwell on things that cannot be. I have waited too long to
Ship?
finish my work. Where is the amulet?
Ship?
Well,
Yeah, maybe later.
here, but I was unable to retrieve it before Trixie could fasten it around her neck.
Alicorn amulet. By the way, I need to take a sip for that.
The arrogant youth is not hard to manipulate. The amulet will be mine soon enough. Perhaps her appearance is fortuitous. Without the assistance of another alicorn, my plans are in jeopardy of failure.
Evil
I
plan.
thought we were going to convince Luna to join us.
Do you see her here by my side?
Oh.
Would she still be in that dungeon cell if she had turned to our cause?
Does she know?
She does not wish to know. She would rather rot in despair than turn against that pitiful excuse of an alicorn.
She'll come around.
They do act like
Don't
a
give up on
couple.
her. I know Luna. She'll listen to me. Maybe I can.
You
Not
know
Shadow.
Luna?
Luna has made her choice.
What are you
Any
hiding,
semblance
Shadow
of
Pony?
familial love in me died centuries ago, and I was a fool for believing otherwise. She is nothing more to me than another blind subject of Celestia. Now, as for Twilight Sparkle and her meddlesome friends,
I guess that makes the Shadow Pony a stealth
your wrath
bitch.
on 2 occasions unscathed.
Well,
My magnificent shadow, bested by common earth ponies, unicorn.
We know who wears the pants in this
all been
couple.
Scrambled by my own magic. It's
Also,
pathetic.
I just so happen to wear pants, and they're comfy.
I'm sorry.
Still, these ponies have proven too bothersome. I will not make the same mistake that he did and underestimate my opponent. Make yourself useful and bring them to me. They can watch with their beloved princesses as their world is changed forever.
World has
Do
changed.
not fail me, Shadow.
Yes, Estelle. It shall be done.
Ah. Yeah, she is clearly the boss. Quiet, Rocky. I'm doing a thing, and Trixie?
I'm not dead.
Trixie and Twilight
I'm not dead.
Oh, I wanted you dead.
What was that?
Calm thyself, Trixie.
You
Oh,
really are
right.
behind all this, aren't you? You used me, and you lied to
Wouldn't
me.
be the first time. Wouldn't be the first time.
Uttered a
You
lie.
lied to people.
Have you not sought revenge on your enemy and taken her form?
Well, she kind of blew my cover, so there's really no point anymore.
The fault, therefore, does not lie with me, but with your own incompetence.
You're the one who
Exactly.
gave me the spell in the first place.
You intrigue me, Trixie Lululemon. Even in the
In a bad
presence
way.
of royalty, you allow your temper to flare.
Royalty?
Oh,
You're
yes.
an alicorn too? Ugh, okay, I am so done with all of this. There's nothing special about being an alicorn anymore, is there?
Oh my god!
You're the princess of...
They're becoming self-aware.
Creepy. But the Everfree Forest?
You are partial.
Should I drink to that? You know, why not?
No, I am no princess.
You just said...
I am an equestrian queen.
Right.
Ooh.
Then how
Because
come
in
all
the
these
My Little
references
Pony
to
universe,
you?
queens are
Twilight
evil.
couldn't find a single reference to you in all of the books.
Evil!
That's a big deal. And another thing, why doesn't my magic work? Did you cast another one of your freaky spells on me or something? I thought you and I had come to a little understanding, and this is not an our deal.
I do not fault you for wanting answers, but time is of the essence. I must insist that you fulfill
Don't-
your end of our bargain
don't
and
fall for it,
return
Trixie.
my amulet to me.
And what if I don't?
That is your choice, though I advise against it. As you have so crassly pointed out, your magic is useless here, even with the amulet in your possession. I don't have the time or the patience to deal with a pony who rejects my tutelage and refuses the reward.
You're... what?
Had I not
Tutelage.
promised to teach you the ways of my magic, I can show you how to master unimaginable power if you so choose to be my ally and help
Join me.
fulfill my great
Join me,
plan
Trixie,
for
and together we shall rule Equestria
Join the
as...
other ponies who dared stand in my way and spend the rest of your
they're not
miserable
sisters
life
or
locked
father
in a
and son,
dungeon of your own
whatever.
despair.
I don't know.
I implore you to make your decision quickly, or I shall be forced to make one for you.
Oh.
Where are you going? You flew down.
Oh dear.
Watch it.
Oh.
She is real. It
You think?
can't be. What have you done to the princesses? Look, she's still wearing the amulet.
Don't give it to her, Trixie!
Oh, sure. Now you all want to pretend to be my friends again.
Yeah,
How many times
Twilight.
I tried to tell you that I was telling the truth? But no, you had to treat me like I was lower than dirt. And you lied to me. You said you would protect me and that I could trust you. But instead, you attacked me and accused me of things I had nothing to do with. You let that monster take me. Well, I'm through trying to make up for what I did to you ponies. I have a chance for something great, and I'm going to take it. Try and stop me now, princess.
Oh. Now, Trixie, you screwed up it. Oh. My eyes.
Your pain is over now, Trixie. I promise you will never have to feel it again.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh dear. What the what? Oh!
May I present to you pathetic little ponies, the future ruler of Equestria, Nightmare Lunamoon.
Huh. Wouldn't it be Nightmare Sparkle because she's still in the... You know, forget it. But, oh, golly.
Okay?
They look like terrible OCs and I love it.
So sorry to see you here, my little ponies.
Luna!
It's Luna.
She said it.
Sparkle? Princess Celestia. Pinkie Pie.
That's a knee slapper.
With you? Or my brother?
I'm afraid not. Has something happened?
Celestia, your hair.
Starswirl and Trixie back before she got captured in the Crystal Empire, so when the Shadow Thing took her, we could figure out where she went. Cadence and Shining Armor were going to come with us, since Cadence pretty much almost defeated Shadow. If it weren't for Twilight giving Trixie the amulet by mistake and...
The amulet?
Oh dear.
Gave her the amulet? It's all my fault, Princess. I thought I could trick Trixie into revealing her plot by pretending to give her the Alicorn amulet. But I was wrong. We followed after
Oh,
the
so
George
very
Reed,
wrong.
But it seems that Barut saw us coming.
At least you are safe.
Well, kind of. I wouldn't call being locked in a dungeon safe. What of the amulet?
I've seen better
Has
dungeons.
Trixie relinquished it to Estelle? I'm afraid so, Princess. Then hope is truly lost.
Someone call Luke Skywalker.
Things to get this out of Hoof. I am so sorry that you ponies must suffer from my poor decisions. What decisions? I'm afraid there are secrets in my past that I have spent centuries trying to forget.
Backstory.
It's only right that you valiant ponies hear the truth.
Backstory.
Though it is a hard one to swallow.
Backstory.
You must understand that I only tried to protect the ponies. But
Backstory?
I made a terrible mistake. And now all of Equestria will suffer the consequences.
Backstory. Backstory. And
Long ago,
Mr.
in the
the
time
Bearded.
of Starswirl the Bearded, ponies enjoyed the magical miracles he performed and the wondrous magic he created. As time grew long, however, Starswirl grew weary of his immortality
and the burden of the magical leadership that was
Well,
demanded
there's
of him.
limbo, so
His
he was
appearances
like
to
on
the
pause
ponies
for
became
about
further
1,000
and
years.
further apart, until he decided to only make himself known to the other ponies once every 100 years. Starswirl knew that his guidance was highly valued, and that ponies might suffer
Look at the
from
bells.
his disappearance. So, he'd agreed that upon his arrival every century, he would take into his care a single apprentice that he would train to take his place for the duration of his time away. After 1 year of his tutelage, that apprentice was equipped with enough magic to take over his responsibilities for the next century.
Cool.
Clover the Clever was one such apprentice.
Clover the Clever.
And she was a key element to uniting all
Drink.
pony kind with the fires of friendship and establishing a new kingdom called Equestria. The
Ooh.
creation of this new kingdom convinced Starswirl that rather than searching for a mere apprentice to replace Clover the Clever, he could finally train an adequate heir. As far as I remember, Starswirl
Ooh,
had had a vision
tiny
that
step.
guided him to that heir. For the first time in pony history, he chose an Earth Pony apprentice to carry on his legacy, but failed to mention his master plan for her future. That Earth Pony was Estelle.
Her cutie mark looks different.
Forgive the
What?
intrusion, Princess, but there's nothing in Starswirl's diaries about Estelle.
And there wouldn't be. I kept those volumes locked away from other ponies, safe in my
Oh.
private studies at the Canterlot Archives.
Oh.
Book! The missing
Oh.
Yes, I had to retrieve the diary when I knew who I was up against. It had been so long that I had even thought of Estelle. I wanted to reference what had been written about her studies, hoping it would prepare me to face her again. How were you aware of this?
We sort of stumbled upon your private study, and it was kind of easy to pick the lock.
Gosh darn it, Rainbow Dash.
I imagine it would be. I had to break the magical seal from the room to enter it, and to reseal it when I departed. I had many more things on my mind.
So Celestia.
So
Screw.
Estelle took over for Starswirl and became
You're gonna see that a lot.
Alicorn?
Not exactly, dear one. Estelle was given a unicorn horn in a grand ceremony in her honor.
Must have been
That
painful.
she would then use in her
Oh my god,
training.
she got larcened?
Had always
Or
been
halfway
fascinated and
larcened?
obsessed with magic, so this opportunity was a dream come true. She trained with Starswirl for countless hours and days, rarely seen outside the castle library.
Like Twilight or Moon Dancer.
After her year was almost completed, a great war had claimed Equestria.
War?
You see, Equestria was a vast land that had once been inhabited by all sorts of creatures who were driven out by the ponies now inhabiting it. They demanded the return
Oh my
of
God.
the land, but the
It's
ponies,
America!
including the Unicorn King, had refused. The war lasted many years and claimed several lives on both sides of the battle. Starswirl and the Unicorn
There are good
King were
people on
called
many
away from the
sides,
throne to
many
assist
sides.
on the front lines, leaving Estelle to guide the ponies in their absence. Even in great panic, she led the ponies with grace and humility, only
Aw.
furthering Starswirl's confidence in her capability to permanently take his place. In the final battle of the war, the ponies proved to be victorious, but it had come at a grave cost.
Oh.
The Unicorn King had perished in
War.
battle and left
What's
no
it good
heir to
for?
the throne. Ponies looked to Starswirl and Estelle for guidance, choosing to put their trust in them. After mourning the loss of their king, Starswirl presented Estelle to the ponies and announced her true calling as their queen. He wanted
Aw.
her to represent all pony kind, Earth, Unicorn, and Pegasi. And his final gift to her were a magnificent
She got
pair of wings,
larcened!
making her the first known alicorn in our histories. Starswirl believed that
Larcened!
Estelle would rule as an immortal but benevolent leader.
Starswirl is Larson!
Control all kinds of magic, and every pony felt safe once more. However, Starswirl's plans came to an abrupt halt when he had confessed his true intention for her training. Estelle reacted with shock and resentment and rejected his proposal to take his place. Their conflict lasted many days, until at last Estelle fled the castle, abandoning her throne and the pony she ruled. Starswirl was forced to re-examine his prophecy and realized a fatal flaw. In his haste to find an heir, he had misinterpreted his vision and chosen the wrong member of her bloodline as apprentice.
Oh,
The true
because she has
successor was in
sisters.
fact Estelle's younger sister. Realizing his mistake, he addressed the ponies once more and declared that this sister was their true leader and she would be trained to guide them into a brighter future.
Miss Sunbutt.
This is a really good story. The younger sister.
Me.
You?
Gasp!
Estelle is my older sister.
But you and the... Huh? Whoa.
I know, right?
That kind of just blew my mind.
I did everything I could to make Starswirl.
Aww.
He taught me magic based on precious elements he had called the elements of harmony. When my training was completed, I
Larcy.
too ascended to an alicorn. However, the magic given to a queen could not be given twice. Although Estelle had fled, she still held that magic within her, and it could not be transferred to me. This is why I have always been a princess.
What about Princess Luna?
At the time of my ascension, Luna was still in our Earth Pony mother's womb. Starswirl had decreed that she too would be instrumental to Equestria's future and blessed her before she was born to rise as an immortal alicorn princess and
Nice.
rule at my side.
Did Estelle ever...
So who is the mother and father?
I'm afraid so. It was the events of her reappearance that have haunted me all these years. No pony could have anticipated what would happen. But it is the source of my terrible mistakes, and the reason for her hatred
Backstory.
of me now.
Meanwhile. What's meanwhile? Nightmare Lulamoon. They look like terrible
What is this
OCs.
place?
This is the Tree of Harmony, and the final piece of my
Yep.
revenge.
Sip.
What exactly do you mean?
Your final test and demonstration of loyalty is to assist me in the destruction of this tree.
But if you destroy the tree,
Tree.
it'll.
You wanted your amulet and made me like this
Yeah.
so we
That's
could
pretty
kill
terrible.
a tree?
I do not expect you to understand, Trixie.
Can you not just tell me what's so important about this tree?
No,
What?
but I can show you.
Oh.
What's the...
This
Thanks to
will
that.
allow you
Oh,
to
only when
see
she
my
sips it.
past, so that you may understand why things must be.
There's a
the way
reason
they
why it's
are.
white and warm and thick. It's hot milk. What the what? Oh! That looks familiar. Ooh. Mr. the Bearded.
No adoring crowds or grand entrances to welcome
Ooh.
your queen.
Her
You
cutie
must
mark
have told
changed.
many slanderous lies about me to have the ponies flee in my presence.
Estelle, my pupil, what has become of you?
Oh, this? Don't you find this is a good look from me? Seems that your elemental magic isn't all it's cracked up to be now, is it? You withheld how powerful this new magic can be. Powerful enough to defeat the great Starswirl.
The
Magic
Bearded.
in darkness can only corrupt.
Ooh, this is gonna look good.
Be happy when you embrace it.
Epic battle? Epic battle?
How dare you speak to me about happiness? You destroyed my happiness long ago.
I am sorry for the pain I have caused you, Estelle. My miscalculations have come at a great cost to you, but seeking revenge will not appease your anger.
If you strike me down, I will become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
You're sorry that you destroyed my life and kept secrets from me, knowing what it would do to me? I demand that you take back your curse, or I will show you no mercy.
It is unwise to venture down this path. There is no need to destroy what little sanity resides within you with violence.
What's sanity?
You are the reason for everything I am. You could have followed after me and tried to see reason. You could have had it all, Starswirl, but your pride outweighs your good judgment. Worry not, old fool. The tears I have shed are long gone, and my better judgment has helped me to see just how blinded I truly was.
Oh
In
dear.
fact, you should rejoice, for I have come to give you exactly what you wanted from me all along. Permanent release.
Oh.
You're out of my way. There will be nothing to stop me from curing
It's gonna go
the
down.
plague you have placed on these ponies.
I can't let you do that, Estelle.
Celestia? Jinx.
You have to let this go.
Oh, her hair is starting to
All's
change.
right. There's no good that can come from this.
How dare you inflict this pain and responsibility on my sister? You have corrupted everything I hold dear, and I will take great pleasure in destroying you.
Estelle, please. Don't do this. I don't want to fight
Estelle,
you.
don't you cry for me.
You can't understand the damage he has done to me, to you, to all of ponykind. I am this world's last hope for redemption.
I am sorry it has come to this, but I cannot allow Equestria to suffer from your misguided vengeance.
Misguided? You know nothing, you old fool. Did you really think you
Old?
could mold me into becoming your puppet? Telling me all these lies about my destiny and my fate without one
Destiny's
what
overrated.
I want, or even what is good for Equestria. You put on a perfect guise of wisdom and power, but I know the truth. I know what you really are. A coward.
Song.
When I lived just to please you.
Giggity.
Following your plan to fulfill
She got Larson.
my destiny. But now I understand what I couldn't see then. You tried to fit me in that role, but now I'm taking back control. So bear my fury, bitterness, the heart that's lonely cold.
Oh dear. It's the vines from the season 4 opener. I haven't rocked my head this hard since I saw Crush 40 in concert. And that was last week. Oh! Did Michael Bay direct this?
It's time you pay for your crimes and finally give me peace.
This is getting good.
Your own demise and turn me into a monster. You tried to
There's different definitions for monsters. It's not what you look like, it's what you do with the power you have. For example, you weren't a monster before, but you are one now. I've seen real monsters. The president, a few governors, this thing, my dad. Ew, now we're getting to Dragon Ball Z territory. Oh. Oh. Too many explosions. Estelle, you have gone drunk with power. But at least she's singing it. With great power comes a great rock solo. Okay, I'm bored. So darn. Oh, he's gonna die. Starswirl, it was nice knowing you. He becomes the Tree of Harmony? Now that's really good.
Such a perfect ending for the mighty Starswirl the Bearded. Forever trapped in the form of a tree, unable to find
Crystal
a
tree.
sweet release from
You could have done that to
immortality.
Fluttershy, and then the
So long
memes would be all over the
for.
place.
Better yet, I've found exactly what I've been looking for. The elements of harmony.
I won't let you do this, Estelle. Whatever evil plan you have stops now.
You don't know what you're talking about, Celestia. I'm only going to make the world a better place. Usher in that new era of peace and prosperity. And banish the curse he laid on our lineage.
Ushered in by your hatred and destruction. The only curse on our lineage is you!
Oh.
For the future of Equestria, I, Princess Celestia, banish you! Never again to let your treachery harm any pony here or hereafter!
Oh dear.
But I did this for you. For us. You have to let me explain. Tia, don't do this.
Tia.
Tia, you're my family, please. Tia!
What the what? She was sealed in tapestry? Huh. Well, that's a mystery solved.
In my anguish, I banished my sister into the tapestry and retrieved the amulet where she had stored this dangerous new
Cool.
power. But if Starswirl became the tree, how did he have the elements of harmony? This is the reason he was so crucial to pony kind. He never told me how he had acquired the elements, only that in his attempt to protect them, he had inadvertently made himself immortal, and the vessel for the source of all equestrian magic. The elements of harmony are the source of equestrian magic? Indeed they are. For true magic can only come from generosity, laughter, kindness, loyalty, and honesty. But you see, although Starswirl was the vessel, he was still unable to fully unlock their power. Unlike you brave ponies, he was never able to understand the magic of friendship.
Because friendship is magic! I'll drink to that.
I shudder to think of where and how she acquired it. All I can remember was seeing the rage in her eyes on that day. I knew I had truly lost the sister I had once loved.
Aww.
If she wants to use Trixie to destroy...
And that is why I always call my sister to make sure she's not turning
Destroy
evil.
equestrian magic.
Soundtrack, if you're watching this, don't turn evil.
Estelle's goal was never to take over Equestria. She wants to free it from magic. She believes that magic was the cause for all of her pain, and that Equestria will be safer and happier without it. The creation of her
She
dark
wants to get
magic
rid
was
of
rooted
all
in that
magic?
idea, and wherever her influence lies, magic
But like,
reigns.
half of the world survives on magic alone. From the weather, to the food, to like...
Does any pony
to,
ever
like,
think
living
that's kind of
spaces?
a bit contradictory?
Did it work?
Not completely, but yes. Her magic served to drain any kind of magical element it came into contact with, and her influence spread very quickly. Soon, the animals of Equestria could no longer speak.
You mean
What?
animals could talk?
Yes, dear one. At one point
Very
they could.
Dr. Doolittle.
Her influence also stole the magic of the weather, the earth, and even the sun and the moon. She intended to make the world run on its own, but this world was
It sounds terrible
a lack of
and
magic.
boring.
The places influenced by her the most overgrew with all manner of wild beasts and plants. It became a dark and dangerous
I feel so
place
sad
for
now.
ponies. It became the ever-free forest.
Whoa, Nell!
Drink to that.
So why our magic isn't working. And why my stare didn't work in the forest?
And don't forget the dragons! Didn't you say they didn't respond when you tried to talk to them? Shoot, Spack. You're right.
Oh, my poor animals. No wonder Angel was afraid. He couldn't understand a word I was saying.
I was always afraid that my sister might one day escape. So I hung the tapestry in the castle where I might keep an eye on it.
But
Mystery! Could it be the one Fluttershy and I saw with the slight tear in the missing center?
That missing center was a rose. That missing center was Estelle.
If this
A
wasn't so
rose.
serious and
Where'd you get that?
dangerous, this would be like the best story ever. But
you think?
how did she escape?
Well, next to
That I don't know.
Daughter of Discord,
Hey, what happened to Princess Luna?
and on a lesser extent, the Cotland Chronicle. Wait, what? What? What?
Can we talk?
Put me back in the dungeon with the other Shadow. We have nothing left.
Shadow Pony.
That's not true. I never really got to say that I'm sorry.
Spare
Sorry.
me. Your words are just as empty as hers are.
She's not evil, you know. She just wants what's best for Equestria.
And it doesn't matter who she hurts in the process?
She'd never hurt you, Luna. She loves you.
She doesn't even know me.
But I do.
Oh.
No. Used to. But at the first sign of trouble, you fled,
Shit.
just like every pony else. You abandoned me,
Shit,
Shadow.
no.
And when you finally reappear, you're the lapdog of some insane mare who wants to...
Understand her like I do.
She just called you a bitch.
Stare at that
Bitch.
tapestry all those years in our youth? I couldn't understand why you loved it so much or why it would sometimes bring a tear to your eye. But it makes sense now. So what are you really? Some kind of demon spawn from the sister I never knew?
I came from her magic, but that's all I know. I don't really have any memories before.
So you're like a son?
And yet it doesn't matter, does it? Your loyalty still lies with her, no matter what it does to me or any pony else. You were my world, Shadow. My brother. My only real friend. How could you do that to me? How could you keep secrets and abandon me when I needed you? You watched Celestia send me to the moon and you did nothing. And even after 1,000 years when I came back, you never once came to me. Are you so blinded that you would push away the only pony who really cared about you just to chase after the demented dreams of an evil mare?
It's not like
Whoa.
that, Luna. I never stopped loving you.
Take me back, Shadow.
What?
I never want to see you again.
I am not gonna cry. I am not gonna cry.
Luna,
I'm not gonna
so
cry
sorry.
for the Shadow Pony.
I didn't know what else to do.
What the what? Backstory? Backstory? Is that Tiny Shadow Pony? Oh,
Time
song.
ago, I found myself on my own, cold and afraid.
It's Tiny.
I needed somewhere to call home. Then
Oh, they're both tiny.
opened your hooves to me.
Aww.
I found a friend,
Aww.
some pony who could share my joys.
Aww.
Woes growing up by my side. You were my world. You were the one who held my
So I guess ship.
my dear Luna.
Gosh dang it, phone.
I cherished every day we were together.
Oh, this song.
No matter what we had.
And it's an acoustic version. Not bad.
It was you and me. I wish that it
Cookies.
always be.
Oh!
Hey, who took my cookie?
Oh.
No.
You don't take a woman's cookies. You especially don't take my cookies, or else. I love my chocolate chip.
All of the fun we had.
Anybody watching this, please send me cookies. I need cookies.
All of the mischief and the wonder
Aw, Luna raising the moon.
of watching you raise
What the what?
the moon. I was so
Wow.
Why did that moment have to wait? My dear Luna,
You know what? Give me a second.
I cherished every together, and we knew no matter what we had each other. It was you and me.
Beautiful.
I wish that it
Just
could
beautiful.
always. I wish that I could take us back to those moments where there's no pain and no betrayal, just love and
Wait,
laughter.
I just thought of something. So Luna is technically Estelle's sister. Now Shadow Pony is the byproduct of Estelle's magic.
Shadow, why are you sad?
Would that
I just miss
mean...
someone, that's all. You'll never leave me, will you, Luna?
Nuh-uh.
Would that mean Luna is dating her nephew?
How come you hide when other ponies are around?
I'm scared. They might not like me like you do.
Why not?
'Cause I'm different.
Well,
I'm sorry, what's wrong with being different?
And I like
Look at me.
you.
I know, Luna. I like you too.
Sure, why not? Ship it.
My dear Luna,
Even if it might be, you know, nephew
I
stuff.
cherished every day we were together, and we knew no matter what we had each other. It was you and me. I wish that it could always be. I wish that I could take you back and never leave you.
Oh, he was there.
It's killing me 'cause I still loved you even when you're gone.
I'll drink to that.
Kept going strong. You said you'd never leave me, Luna. I can't do this without you.
Aw. Aww. To be continued. What? 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 No. We be fine. Oh, what? Who? No. You do not get to jump up and down all happily like that. This. No. What the hell? How dare you? How dare you, Magpie? Animatic by Optic Spectrum. I will look that guy up. Or girl. I don't know. Why? We get some backstory on Estelle and Starswirl the Bearded and Luna and the Shadow Pony and everything else, and everything was making sense. And now I actually care about the Shadow Pony. And this is where you leave it off? And we find out about the Tree of Harmony and the elements of harmony and Luna and the Shadow Pony and where the Shadow Pony came from and where Estelle was and the thing about the book and the thing about the tapestry and the thing about the animals and the forest and the ever-free forest and the blah 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 blah. Hi. Me. Well, that was quite the wild ride. So, yeah, I liked it. Thank you all for watching, everybody. This was my reaction, and I did love it ever so much, even if it did make me, so sad. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and on a lesser extent, subscribe to Magpiepony. Thank you all for watching. You have yourself a wonderful night. I'm Fast Track. I'm the best man pajama, whoever stood in front of a camera. I'll be back in a flash.